Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and EU4 Common Sense playing as Great Scotland. I'm just going to keep calling it that from now on. I know it's Great Britain, but whatever. Sue me. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Alright, let's take a quick look-see at our army maintenance. We have finished off our war, of course, against the HRE. We do have Holland securely under our control. We are in the middle of the coring process. And last video, we did force France to become Protestant. So I'm anticipating there are going to be some pretty substantial rebellions in France in the near future, but in the meantime, they should be able to handle that. We're going to reduce our army maintenance, make a whopping 33 ducats per month. Consider that to be pretty darn good. We also have a bit of extra money just sort of sitting around right now. We should look at upgrading some more of our bastions, probably. I think I do want to keep the one in Calais, honestly. These would be a trio of pretty effective forts along this along the English Channel. Might even want to have one in Friesland eventually when I take all of that, and that will be kind of my first line of defense in the English Channel itself. Anything else I care about in here? No, probably not, and I got rid of the one in Schrondelag. Yeah, that all seems pretty reasonable, I think. Okay, good. We'll just do exactly that. Now, as far as our ships and our force limit, we are currently producing 5 more ships, but they will be done relatively soon. Let's go ahead and queue up a couple of more. We can have quite a few, actually. This will be 102. Yeah, let's just queue up a bunch. Why not? I got the money. Let's just queue a whole bunch of them up. That's 20 more ships. Wait, what I miss? There's one. Ha! 20 more ships in production. That should bring us up to 112, 113, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Bam. That'll do it. 27 ships in production. That took away about 400 ducats-ish or so. But we will be up to our force limit as far as the Navy is concerned, and that is pretty good. We are also trading in the Lubeck trade node now, or at least patrolling that area, trying to force some more income into the English Channel, of which I now have a very dominant position, even though I am no longer using my fleet to patrol the trade here. So we'll force a bit more money into it now that I am in supreme control. Alright. You know what? Okay, I don't usually do this for videos. But I'm going to take something a little bit more serious right now. I want to talk a little bit about something that's happening right now in the world. As of the day that I am recording this, I don't mind saying since it's going to be several days in advance, but it is November 13th, Friday the 13th. And this video will probably go up in a week and a half to 2 weeks later. But as of today, just a couple of hours ago, in fact, it's been reported that there is a massive shooting going on in France itself right now. And at least 100 people are dead. It's suggested there are at least 6 simultaneous attacks that took place in Paris. So, usually I wouldn't bring something this serious into a video game, but if it's alright with you guys, in my own sort of weird way, I want to just have a moment of silence on behalf of the victims in France. I know this is going to be delayed, but I'd like to honor them in some small way. So I'm just going to have a moment of silence if that's alright with you. Okay. Our prayers and our thoughts are going to be with you, France, and the people of Paris. But in the meantime, let's continue the game. I know that's a very sobering note, but I'm sorry, I just felt strangely compelled. I just saw France, and I'm like, you know what? They're on my mind right now, so let's do something about that. Alright, moving on with the game, let's unpause, and let's see what happens. Demand unlawful territory, probably for Zealand. Yep, screw you, Austria. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I have no intention of giving in to your demands. Let's patrol Lubeck. Turns out we actually have a pretty strong majority of control in the Lubeck trade node, even though we don't have much provincial power, just because our fleet is that large and that powerful. So let's go ahead and send what few ships are coming into existence. Aragon we have finished improving relations with. Currently have 60 relations with them, and religious turmoil in Alsace. Well, that's fun. We have a mission, though, to make Aragon like us. Yes? What can we do to make them like us? Well, they don't have a lot of aggressive expansion. They do desire Labourd from France, but that's never going to happen. Heretics, competing great power, not much we can do about that, but we can't improve relations anymore. I could ally them. I have what? 2? Yeah, I have 2 relationship slots open, and if I ever do decide I want to go to war against Spain, it's entirely possible that this could be useful. At least to some extent. Never hurts to have an ally in the region where you can do as a staging ground. Could always do a royal marriage with them. Sure, why not? You know, that's an option. I could send a gift. Certainly can't ask them, like, transfer trade power or anything. That would be silly, right? Yeah, that's never going to happen. If I sent a gift, yeah, I would have to send a lot of money to gain pretty much any relations at all. I feel like the only thing we can do, really, is a royal marriage and offer alliance and see if we can get ourselves over to 100. That'll get us some diplomatic reputation and such, so let's go ahead and do that. There's our royal marriage with Aragon, and as soon as the next diplomat comes available, we will offer an alliance to Aragon and hope that they don't abuse our new friendship and immediately send us into war against Spain. Colonialism against Portugal. That's interesting. No surprise, of course. Alright, let's offer them an alliance. They would accept, as you would expect. There we go. We are over 100. There we go. 5 prestige and diplomatic power. I'm sorry, not diplomatic reputation, but we did gain some diplo power, which I consider to be useful. We should rely more on trade income. No, improve relations with Brittany. Well, Brittany probably isn't that happy with me right about now. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Rely more on trade income? 60%, you say? And we are currently 44%. Thing is, there's like no way to control your taxation and stuff. Like, if I could just straight up say, alright, cancel all taxes for the next year, I would. To win that mission, but that's not an option. There's a way to do it. I swear to God there is. I just don't remember what it is. It's been bugging me forever. I keep seeing this pop up and I don't know what to do. It's fine though, we just won't take a mission for a bit. Now I could take an idea, because we do have enough power for that now. We could take exploration ideas once again, get another colony. We could even get a global empire, which would give us no more naval force limit modifier. That's pretty nice. Permanent castability against primitives, also nice. Now I know that I am behind times in diplomatic technology, but getting another colonist itself is kind of the main reason that I have been punching through the exploration ideas, so we're gonna do it, because being able to expand my colonial effort twice as fast sounds quite useful to me. We also have an army right here. Oh, that's probably why I want to leave my army maintenance up, isn't it? Yeah, because we're going to declare war on these people. I remember now. What's a good development province that we want to take advantage of? This looks like a good one. Penobscot. Penobscot? Penobscot. That's a province. Province and a half right there. Any important, like, estuaries? There is one right here, actually. Statacona. Should actually be looking at this stuff a bit more. That's the only one in the area, is it? Oh, that's interesting. What's all this? The Hudson Bay is its entire... Oh. I would have assumed that all of this counted as a Canadian trade region, but apparently not. This is the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Right, well, okay. Let's go ahead and send a colonist over here then. And he will arrive in 191 days. I'll be able to move the army directly over here, not have to suffer any sort of landing penalty, declare war, and promptly march over there. In the meantime, let's turn off our army maintenance. Bam. Okie doke. We could become a defender of the faith if we so desired. I've talked about that in the past, but I don't think we need to. We are also about to finish converting Munster. And boom. Apparently they just randomly flipped over to Catholic. Not really sure why that happened, but I didn't appreciate it. But they're gone now. No more Catholics. No more. We actually have terrible tolerance of heretics. Like, it's absolutely abysmal. We are horrible. And that has shown itself through my playstyle, too. So it's almost appropriate. But nonetheless, let's continue to send these trade ships off to the Lubeck trade node. And how are we looking? Now, how's the coalition map mode? Really bad. Not as bad as I might have thought, honestly. A few countries down here, Munster, Pomerania. Pomerania is actually somebody I would like to kill in the near future, isn't it? Yeah, wait a minute. Did I forget to keep improving relations with Denmark? Come on, come on. Oh, fine, open. We do need to improve relations a bit more with them. I don't remember why I stopped doing that, but I did. Aggressive expansion. I want to try and make these guys my vassal. I do think that that could be a viable strategy. I have the relationship slots available to me, so let's try to do that. I got time. I'm not really allowed to declare war anytime soon because of this coalition, so I might as well solidify my position. Local defensiveness in London for 50 ducats until the end of the game, or lose prestige. I'm fine with losing 50 ducats. Let's do that. Truce with Novgorod has ended. Don't much care. How are we looking as far as score? Probably pretty good, I would imagine. Country. Where's the score map? Ledger index. Best leaders of the world? That's not it. Score comparison. There we go. The Ottomans are in first place. Though I am doing pretty darn well as far as just mere technology. I think it's partly because they are just straight up larger and more powerful than I am. But nonetheless, we are in a pretty good position, and if you factor in France, I would like to say that I am in a pretty dominant role of 100, the first, well, whatever. I think I'm first. I think I'm first, and that Ottomans is second. I just don't think that the game takes into account France. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does. I don't think it adds France's score onto mine. We could invest in our first round of humanist ideas. Cassispelia against Pomerania. They are threatening our trade for some reason. We don't need the extra religious unity. Do we have any other particular use for admin power, though? Well, we are ahead of time by a few years. And I'm not planning on coring anything else for a bit, so yes, we'll grab this not because I need the religious unity, although that is nice and useful, but because this actually finishes off our Scottish ideas. We now have a 15% aggressive expansion reduction. That's pretty good. And we get that, and what? Our Scottish ambitions. Land maintenance modifier reduced by 15%. Okay, I mean, that's not great, but it's okay. It's not bad. I do believe that this land leader shock, by the way, Scottish tradition, only applies if you have, like, what, 6 or less provinces under your control? Which obviously is not the case, so meh. Either way, though, it means that going to war is going to be a wee bit cheaper now. That's kind of nice. Not opposed. Not opposed to that at all. Send these guys off to the Lubick trade node. Alright. How are we doing as far as buildings? We're about to finish off a bastion. Located here, probably, in Marches. That'll be fine. Muscovy has announced Sweden as their new rival, and we discovered an agent Utrecht is trying to fabricate on me. You know, Utrecht probably thinks that once our truce is expired, they can hop into the coalition and declare war. Take some of my stuff. Wouldn't be very keen on that. Alright. Army tradition. We still do not have enough forts to be taking advantage of the full army tradition. Trade embargoes from Spain. Oh, yay. What a surprise that shall be. Trade embargo for Pskov and Sweden. Okay, wait a minute. The Evangelical Union, after Emperor Leopold VIII rejected the Protestants' confessional positions at the Imperial Parliament, the Protestant Imperial Estates formed the League of Schmalkalden. Schmalkalden? With a joint army and treasury and seeking ties abroad, the German Catholic states, feeling threatened by this new alliance, have regrouped into a Catholic League. The stage is set for religious conflict in the Empire. So this is cool. It looks like we are getting the League War event finally started. So, the Holy Roman Empire is currently Catholic. That is, like, legally required. The emperor, they can only elect a Catholic emperor. There are special benefits for being of the proper religion and so on. Well, now it's going to be splitting up into two forces, and people will get to pick their sides. So Austria has made itself the leader of the Catholic League, and all the members of the Holy Roman Empire will be able to join the Catholic League or the Protestant League. Eventually, a massive war will start, and it'll be Protestants versus Catholics in a super religious civil war. Now, I can join this even though I am not a member of the Holy Roman Empire. So can, for example, the Ottomans. It is not unusual, and this is actually historically accurate, it is not unusual for the Ottomans to pick a side. You'd think they're Muslim. Why on earth would they want to join? It tends to depend a little bit on how somebody feels about the current emperor. So Ottomans probably do not like Austria very much, and might be willing to join the Catholic League, the Protestant League, and fight Austria, even though they're not Protestant at all. There's no limitations. Sweden, for instance, is Protestant, but depending on who is leading up the Protestant League, they may decide they prefer the current emperor and they'll join the Catholic League, even though that kind of goes against their interests. It's a little bit unusual, and it is for that reason that I am not going to join the Protestant League quite yet. I could, but I'm not going to. Currently, I'm not a very popular person. In the area, you may have noticed by the coalition map mode, not a lot of people like me. So if I join the Protestant League right now, then it is very likely that a lot of the HRE states who would have joined the Protestant League otherwise will rethink their position and join the Catholic League because they'll prefer Austria over me. Entirely possible. In the meantime, I could wait for a bit, though. Let people join the Protestant League thinking I'm not getting involved, and then, hey, look at this, Great Britain would like to join the Protestant League, and because I am the most powerful nation in the world, and I am at peace, I automatically will become the leader of the Protestant League. That would be nice. Or wait, maybe the leader of the Protestant League has to be a part of the HRE. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm pretty sure I can be the leader, but I'm not positive on that. Either way, we're going to let a little bit of time pass, and we'll see if people start joining. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to join. So right now it's Austria, Magdeburg, and Cologne in the Catholic League versus Ulm is the leader. That's hilarious. With Memmingen, Mantua, Lorraine, Mecklenburg, Friesland, Brabant, Bremen, and Ravensburg. These are all people who hate me otherwise. So they may not have joined had I immediately joined the Protestant League. Kind of funny, actually. Brunswick has joined a military coalition against us, don't much care. Brunswick is small, the only thing Brunswick is known for is Brunswick stew. That's probably not true at all. But it's also funny to say. Fill our coffers. We want money. 2,000, in fact. Well, that's a mission I am far more likely to actually complete, so let's go ahead and do exactly that. In fact, how long until our guy arrives? He actually did arrive, and it looks like some natives have decided to get involved, and I was unaware of this. I regret that. Bump up the army maintenance, and let's send our guys... Nope. Attach. Doop. There we go. Let's see if we... probably not going to be able to get there in time. Yeah, they went and caused... Oh, wait, I did get there in time. Oh, wow, I just immediately stomped them. I don't think they actually managed to siege the province down and do any damage to me. That's pretty funny. But either way, let's get our army maintenance up there, and then we're going to declare war on Micmac, and we're going to conquer them. We're going to take all their money, and that will help us toward our mission goal. And we'll be able to core it and start working toward a Canadian colony a little bit faster. Yeah? That sounds good to me. So let's do exactly that. Doop. A military alliance with Austria and Luxembourg. That's funny. No longer can do anything with Muscovy. We're just going to wait a couple of months, let my morale tick up there. Although it's probably fine. They're only on Tech 6 after all. Oh, it's going to be a slaughter. I feel horrible about that. Colony self-sustaining. Which one? The one in Cuba. That's fine. Don't much care. All right. Let's go ahead and declare war on these guys. We're going to take it. The Iroquois and the Pequot will join. Well, that's funny. Not going to be able to do much. We're going to declare the war anyway. I don't much care. Go ahead. Let them join. Maybe I can send my conquistador around and find them. Alright, let's siege this province down. They do have a fort, it looks like. A capital fort, that's pretty typical, but it won't take very long to siege down at all. We have 22-day sieges. I can also invest in the next round of military technology, even though I am several years ahead of time. Technically it might be worth it. But I don't plan on going into a big war anytime soon, so I'm okay with just doing some, development. Lorraine left the military coalition against me. Why? I don't think I did anything to improve relations with, Lorraine, did I? I don't think so. Well, let's just pump over here and take a quick look-see. Huh. Where are you, Lorraine? There you are. You still have 69 aggressive expansion, but apparently you have decided I am not the most important threat. The leagues are growing. There's Mainz, there's Aquila, there's Bohemia, the Hansa, Pomerania, Bavaria. These are all people who hate me, but they're going to join. Maybe Sweden will even join, who knows? That'd be funny. Force Sweden to fight on my side. No, that's probably fine. All right, well, who can I start doing some diplomatic relations with and try to get them out of the war? How about Gelra? Gelra has my dynasty. No. In fact, the fact that I rejected an alliance with them has made them kind of upset. Also, they should be allied with... Yeah, they're allied with Austria. No. Friesland, I'll be declaring war on eventually, so no. How about... No, not Bar. How about, the Hansa? 98. Nope. Oh boy. Everybody hates me. Oldenburg? Nope. Okie dokie do. Well, that apparently isn't going to happen anytime soon. It's actually kind of on the unfortunate side. Fine! You want to play that way? We're going to start fabricating more claims against you. Just because I can. Västergotland. Whatever. We'll do that one. There we go. And in the meantime, let's finish off this war. There's the Iroquois. How nice. It actually revealed them from the Terra Incognita. So I'll be able to march down there quickly and take them down. Maybe I can take all their money too. I may not actually, like, take their provinces, but I can take their money. Zealand has officially been cored. That's excellent. And because I have a conquistador, I should be able to just march around through the Terra Incognita and find out exactly what's going on over there. The ungrateful natives of Penobscot. That's the one I apparently they rose up and I immediately killed them. Okie dokie do. How much money do you have exactly? 615. Okay. 14 war score is all it would take in order to take their province and take all of their money. Not that I am especially worried about it, but I could do that. I'm actually going to go ahead and fabricate a claim against Pomerania as well, because you know what? Screw you, Pomerania. I'm going to take over Denmark. Well, maybe I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to feed that to Denmark directly. What am I thinking? Well, who do I want to fabricate against then? I'm going to fabricate against No, wait, I can get a mission for Friesland. That's been popping up a lot too. I'm going to fabricate against Gelra. There we go. Finally chose one. Took a while, but I did choose one. We're going to fabricate against Gelra. Let's march our guys around. Oh, right, I have another colonist available to me now. What's a good province over here? 3, doop, doop, doop. Maybe I should get this one. It's a little bit more inland. It's a bit of a problem in some sense, but it does have an estuary. No, I think I'll just continue trying to sort of join these guys up. Call me a little weird. I do have problems with border gore though, so I'd rather just join them all together. Where are you going? You going through their land? Is that even allowed? Are we at war? I don't think we are. Local nobles' power grows. 10 prestige. Autonomy in Holland. Ouch, no. Oh, gosh. Lancaster. Where is stuff in Lancaster? And also, all my transports are gone. Oh, dear. Lancaster. Where are you? They're right there. Okay. So let's see if we can't get our fleet back over here in a reasonable amount of time. We'll try to transfer the guys over, and with any luck, we can deal with this a little bit faster. Not sure that's going to work. It would be nice. We also lost our trade income increase in Great Britain. That finally expired. That's fine. Let's detach, move forward. Whoop. Great Advisor has died. Whoop. Oh, by the way, just because I've made this mistake a lot, I know a few videos ago I kept getting an event saying that we would gain a trader, and I kept saying, well, my merchant count hasn't increased, so that's not true. Yeah, because that's a difference. That's a merchant. It's not a trader, it is a merchant. I kept gaining a trader advisor. That's the difference. I kept mixing that up. They sound so similar in my head, merchant and trader. You know, functionally, I interpret them to basically be the same thing, so that's sort of my mistake. Someone pointed that out in the comments. Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. I do apologize about that. And let's fully siege down the Iroquois. Excellent. Alright, well that's going to have to be enough for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with EU4 Common Sense playing as Great Scotland. If you enjoyed this video, then I hope that you will hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe because it does help for search results on YouTube. And I, as always, will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!